What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I got a special video for us this week. I hit 100 subscribers today and I'm excited. 100 doesn't seem like that much to people, but when you're a YouTuber and you're trying something new and you're outside of your comfort zone and you're not sure people really are interested in your content, it's a little nerve-wracking. And once you get to that first 100, at least for me, I feel, people are interested in what I'm doing. I'm not making content just to make content. I'm trying to tell a story like a lot of people are. We all have stories. It's just how do you show it? Is what really makes this a community. And I have met a lot of awesome people on Instagram, and a lot of awesome people have commented on my last video of why I started this channel. And I got a new microphone. I ordered one on Amazon because I had an issue. I got hit with a rock, and it happens in Texas a lot. And I fixed my audio. I cut a hole in the chin curtain and I inserted a microphone in there. So now I should get crisp audio. If my person that says that is watching this video, he'll understand, but I'm not going to call him out. He really likes his audio crispy. So there's that for that guy. I haven't met him yet, but I'm trying to work it out. We're all in Texas, but it's a big state. It's going to take a while to meet everybody. I appreciate everybody that's been watching my content again tremendously. Like I said in the previous video, I have a lot of plans this year. I'm gonna go moto camping. I'm getting ready to pull the trigger on a tent, and shit, I thought it would be a little further along, but I'm not. Getting ready to pull the trigger on the tent. I've been talking with a couple other vloggers that do moto camping, like Stacy Witt with Ride to Food, and who else have I been talking to? Moto Camp Nerd, and even As the Magpie Flies. They all have like an expensive tent, and I really can't justify spending that much right now. So I found something else that's right up my alley. It's a little bit larger pack size, but it's still a good quality tent. If you're into backpacking, it's still ultra light, and it'll do the job. I'm really excited for it. I'm going to pull the trigger on that tomorrow. I was really waiting to see if I could actually hit 100 people to subscribe to my channel before I did that, because, a couple $100 to me, that's a lot of money to anybody. I mean, you're investing in yourself when you do this, when you start opening the world to who you are. And some of us really need to do that. I myself, a backstory, I used to be almost 300 pounds. And the last 2 years, I've lost 130 pounds. And I'm going to post a picture. Somehow, I'm figuring out Final Cut Pro, but somehow I'll post a picture up here of what I used to look like. And then a photo of what I look like now. It was rough. I had a friend that said, hey, do you want to do a juice cleanse? A neighbor of mine, actually, a really good friend. She moved, but she was like, before I move, let's do a juice cleanse. I was like, sure, I'll try this. It's like a 2-week juice cleanse. I did it. Me and my wife did it, and I lost 20 pounds. And I was like, you know what? I've been riding a mountain bike around, and I'm like, this is great. I'm losing weight. I'm getting to be the man I was when I met my wife, weight-wise. And then I did the keto diet, and I'm still doing the keto diet. But like I said, I lost over 100 pounds. I want to say in the first year I lost 80, and then I lost the remainder during COVID, and then I gained some back. I'm hovering around 200 pounds right now. When I bought my Harley jacket, when I was starting to ride in October of last year, I was 185, so I gained a little weight, but it could honestly be in my legs trying to hold this bike up, because I'm not used to holding up a 600-pound motorcycle whatsoever. Please don't pull out in front of me, Mercedes. Thank you. But you could do it. Like, I didn't think I could lose the weight, and people were telling me, like, you're so thin, look at you. And I just kept going to the point where I got comfortable, and I got tired of buying clothes, because that's an expense you don't really think about, is buying clothes. But I figured if I could do that, I could do a YouTube channel and learn how to ride a motorcycle. I learned how to ride the motorcycle in the middle of a pandemic. I literally bought this bike 2 hours before I took the MSF class without the license. Financed it and everything. Swear to God, I did that. And it's a good thing I passed, because the rate they gave me was the learn to ride through Harley Davidson rate, because I bought the bike brand new. So I got the low interest rate, which is great. So, I recommend that if you're looking to buy a bike and you don't have your license and your credit union gives you a rate, look around other options. Sometimes the dealer isn't that bad. But I am just totally stoked for 100 subscribers, and if I can make it to 100, I definitely can make it to 1,000. Now I just have to set a goal of like how fast or how soon can I hit that 1K. Like, I don't want to lose the momentum, but I know there are going to be days where I lose subscribers. Like this morning I woke up, I was at 98 and six just disappeared. And that's going to be a thing. If you're starting out YouTube, I learned the hard way, stop looking at that number. It's going to mess with you. You're going to feel bad. You're going to feel like you're not good enough. But you know what? You are good enough to do this. There are people out there that want to hear your story. There are people sitting there watching you because you can do some things that maybe they can't do. Or maybe they want to do, but they don't have the courage. I was one of those people. I didn't think I could ride a motorcycle. But I watched Blockhead's channel of how to ride a motorcycle in the parking lot. And I watched a lot of Dan the Fireman. And I tell you what, I got freaked out. I really freaked out right before I took the test because of everything he would show us. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. But you could do it. Like right now, I'm not with my friend Andy. I'm out by myself. I'm just cruising around because I'm just so excited again to hit that 100K. And I just wanted to share my excitement with all of you that are following me right now. It is amazing. Just like that view. That's amazing. And I'm going to camp over there. That's where I'm going to start my journey for moto camping. It's about 10 miles out of town. I figure that's a good place to start. Actually never been down this road. That's the other thing you gotta do. Take the path less traveled. No fireworks, pet on a leash, nothing but potholes. Yeah, that was way too many potholes for my little bike. We'll do that another time. Alright. Get another view of it, but the road's really harsh. And if you're going to start a moto vlog, one thing I recommend is watch a lot of videos of other people, obviously. I wish I could go back and be like, alright, I'm going to watch this one video and try to recreate it. And I tried to do that. And I've tried all the audio setups. That's a lot of people struggle with on Instagram. And there's like a really, known issue with GoPros and the audio and trying to get it to work. And you got to use adapter after an adapter. And you got to use 3-pin, 2-pin adapters and all this crazy stuff just to make content. And then don't even forget about trying just to upload a video, because there's so much more that goes into that. It's not easy. It's commitment. If you can make the time to ride and record a video, you got to make the time to do it in post-production. Am I the greatest at it? No, but every video that I upload gets a little bit better and a little bit better. It's a learning experience. Nobody did this overnight. Your first 10 videos are probably going to be not that great to you when you go back and watch them. You're probably going to cringe. But you know what? There were people out there that watched it, that believed in you. And you took that information and you kept going. and now you're gonna make it to 1,000, to 100,000, to maybe even 1,000,000. You don't know, you just gotta try. And that's something I struggle with, is it's kind of hard to say what I struggle with, but confidence is one thing. It's the big one, confidence. But if I can get through this and make videos and ride a motorcycle and at least get 100 people to watch my channel, I know I'm doing something right. You just got to be consistent, but don't upload so much stuff at once. You're just going to get lost in the clouds. But there's a big community out there that's willing to help. Not everybody will respond to your Instagram message, and that's okay. That is perfectly okay. I try to respond to everybody that asks me a question. I try to respond to every comment when I can. People have asked me for stickers. I'm working on it. I didn't order that many to begin with because, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know how I was going to do. So I didn't order as many as I'd like to, but I am. And, you know, I got tired of handwriting letters, so I finally broke down and bought a printer to print out all the addresses, because some of them are overseas and that's a lot to fill out on an old manila envelope. But I am just so thankful today, and I just wanted to share that with everyone. And I want you just to know that if you're thinking about starting a channel, do it. But you gotta press record. That's the hardest thing. Just go with it. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna do retakes. Your audio is gonna be horrible. You might not have everything in the frame. Your GoPro might fall off. These are things that are gonna happen. And just roll with the punches. And also don't copyright music, because YouTube does look at that. My last video, they flagged me for my Mr. Rogers song. It's okay. I'm alright with it because I'm not at 100K and they're not ever gonna monetize that video. And you know what? If I didn't put that song in that video, it wouldn't have made sense. Because it was a beautiful day in my neighborhood until that guy ran the stop sign. Alright guys, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe my channel. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that like button and that bell icon. It helps out my channel. A lot of YouTubers say that, and it does matter.